Alright, Freelancers, welcome to this video. Woo! As you read my title, this is going to be a Fiverr related video. It's not going to be a Fiverr order or a Fiverr gig related video, but if you remember from the job scan video I posted on Wednesday, I mentioned I wanted to make a Fiverr tips video, and that's what this video is going to be. Now, even though I'm still technically a newbie with like only 2 orders with about 5 or so gigs, I thought I should share some tips that I've learned during these past 3 years of using Fiverr. Some of these are lessons I went through firsthand, and I just want to share them. I'll be sharing 5 tips. So with that being said, enjoy the video. Make sure you respond to your possible client in a timely manner. A way to help this is to set up an automatic response. I have one. Hi there, please leave the details of your order down below and I'll send you an offer as soon as possible. I set that up a few months ago, and it kind of helps if the client actually wants the order so that they can send you details and whatnot. But you still have to respond in a timely manner. If it was later in the day, I might have a harder time responding to it, or even earlier in the day. But I try my best to respond as soon as possible. There was this one time where a client went to order and I was not timely about it, and I wish I should have been, because this person seemed like a legit client. And that leads me to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is to make sure your client is legit. I had a few instances where the client was not legit. One time in May 2022, I almost had a burn gig, but for some reason, I did the gig and I was not paid. I don't know what I was thinking. I think it's because I didn't send them the invoice, but it could have been legit, but I don't know. I don't know now if it was or wasn't, but I also got some possible clients. They're not very detailed with the work. I had this one client that said, "Hi there, 100 frames clip will be provided. Need to road brush the clip and change the background. Need to show basic things. Say below, painting, tracking, regaining. Can you help out?" I wish I had more details. He sent me a clothing gig, but it was not detailed enough for me to actually do the order. And then I literally asked, "Is there more details about this order?" And I did not get any more details, so. And also, I've got possible clients that literally just say, "Hi." What am I gonna do with hi? And I've also gotten someone send me a Dropbox thing. I forgot the exact person who did that, but yeah. If you have someone that's sending you orders that are not detailed, or sending you hi, or Dropbox stuff, then it's probably not a legit client. So make sure you have a legit client. The last 2 orders I had, the clothing gigs I had, they were legit. They were clear what they wanted, and they actually send me stuff. They were actually clear with stuff and everything. Another example of not legit client is someone who sent you a job offer on Fiverr. I found someone that literally sent me a job offer on Fiverr. It seems like they were making me think they wanted me to do this Christmas stroller gig I have, but no, they were offering me a YouTube editor job, and I didn't say anything to that gig, so I'm glad I didn't say anything. Otherwise, it probably would have turned out to be, and that's because I got job scammed. The job scam that happened to me last year. Now, speaking of legit clients, I had a legit client that I wish I responded to sooner with the first tip, but I did not, and that's because this client responded to me kind of late in 2021, and I wish this person was my first client, but I didn't respond in time, and that leads me into the 3rd tip. If if you think you're not going to be online for a certain amount of time, like, go offline. This is what I should have done in 2021. I had this person, like, respond to me at, like, 10 o'clock at night, and I was still technically online, but I didn't say anything because I was in bed probably, and I responded early in the morning. Well, it just didn't work out. I should have either sent them automatic response, or I should have been offline at that time. For me, I think the time block where I'm going to be online is, I think 7 in the morning to like 8 at night. It doesn't mean I'm working like during that time block, but it just means I'm more willing to like respond to people during that time. I still have not set that up, but that's something I'm willing to do just so a possible client knows, hey, this person's probably not gonna like comment right away because they're offline. I think I need to like do that like after this video. You can probably only do it on your desktop, I think. Okay, yeah, there's a thing called set unavailable dates. Okay, that's not what I want. I don't want to set up unavailable dates. I want to set time blocks where I'm like available and whatnot. So I'm pretty sure I'll figure it out in editing, but I'm technically available right now, but like after 8 I'm not available to like respond or anything. That's what I'm like trying to like settle down for today. So I don't know. But basically the tip was, if you feel like you're gonna be unavailable, put that as your unavailable calendar or set time block for yourself where you're available for a client. Alright, number 4 is make sure it's a gig you can actually do. Second gig, I thought it was gonna be like as easy as putting like a mask on the person who's standing up, but no, it was not that easy. I had to like literally use After Effects. I wish I like looked at the gig and like realized, oh, I'm gonna need After Effects for this. I figured it out, I got that done, and it was rated 5 stars, but there was this one other gig where someone was like sitting in a chair, and if for some reason someone goes behind this person and hits them with like a bat. It was supposed to look something like this. I don't know if my example was pretty good or not, because I don't know if I was able to like do that, because the way the framing was, like the person was like directly behind the chair, and then the person sitting in the chair, like their head was like kind of like in the mask area. So I don't know if I could have done that one or not. If I'm unable to do the example of what the gig would have looked like, I don't know if I would have been able to like do that gig. Yeah, based on the framing, I don't know if I would have been able to like do this gig, which I make sure it's a gig you're able to do. And that leads us to the last tip. Now the last tip is just as important as sending replies in to clients on time, and that is sending orders in on time. So far I've been good at this, but with the second gig, I was kind of close with going past my deadline. I got the original version of the gig like in on time, but after revision I was almost late with getting it in, but I got it in on time, and it was rated good, that's good. But I've yet to find out what happens if you send an order late, but it might mess with how you rate on Fiverr, so I would try to get in as soon as possible. And those are all the tips I have on Fiverr. There's probably like so much more out there about like pricing your gigs, doing something like make your gigs pop out or whatever, I don't know. But those are all the tips I have for this video. I might make another video like this soon, don't know when, I don't know what kind of tips I'm gonna have in that video. But speaking of Fiverr, I will have another gig out maybe later February. As of now, I don't know what kind of gig. I'm like leaning towards spokesperson or voiceover. If I do spokesperson, I don't know if it's going to be green screen spokesperson or in my chair talking to the camera like right now spokesperson. But yeah, I'm like leaning towards doing one of those. If I do the voiceover, I hope I sound pretty good with the mic. Like it's a pretty good mic, but I don't know if it's gonna be good. It's like used on Fiverr. I don't know what kind of gig I'm gonna do, but all I know is I want to have a gig out like this month. Again, it's probably gonna be like later on this month, but we'll see. The gig might come out earlier, but the video talking about it will come out like later. So yeah, like I said, that's all I have for this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and don't forget to keep on signing. Bye!